Greetings everybody, this is Keith from FCS, and today we're going to be talking about stress and anxiety. I saw a message in one of my other videos, my last podcast, where someone's asked me to make a video about it. So I said, you know what, hey, let's get to it, give the people what they want. So, what is stress? What is anxiety? Stress is essentially when we start to feel overwhelmed. Whatever our situation is, stress is when we start to feel overwhelmed by it. Maybe it's one situation that's becoming too much, or maybe it's a whole bunch of little situations that is taking way too much energy for us to manage all at the same time. That, at least, is how I define stress. Anxiety, again, my definition, is the physical manifestation of fear. It's how our body responds to fear. Okay, and that could be fear about what people are going to think about us, fear about what the outcome of some test or experiment or something is going to be, fear about anything, what's going to happen on the road, what's going to happen on the job, what's going to happen in my marriage, whatever it is. It's the physical manifestation of fear. And so it's something that plagues every single person on the planet. It is one of the most common mental health things that goes on in this world. So what I want to do is just share 3 things that I do to help manage stress and anxiety. And honestly, a lot of times, stress and anxiety, sometimes they just go hand in hand. Sometimes. So this is what I do personally for stress and anxiety and help to manage it. So the first thing I do is breathing. I know people tell me all the time, right? They tell me all the time, oh, breathing doesn't work for me. Breathing doesn't work for me. Breathing doesn't work for me. And then I always ask them, well, have you practiced it? No, I haven't practiced it. Well, then of course it's not gonna work for you. Because here's the thing with breathing, guys. There's a whole bunch of studies and everything that talk about how breathing helps to relax the whole body, helps to reduce stress, helps to lower cortisol levels, and all this other stuff. And I don't have all the studies right here or in the comments or anything in that description below, but you can easily look it up about all the benefits of working on deep breathing. But here's the thing with breathing, guys. And believe me, I was one of those people. I did not believe breathing worked. I'm like, there's no way, because when I'm in the midst of a bad situation and I try to do that breathing stuff, it doesn't work. It won't work. Because here's the thing, you gotta practice it. It's just like a sport. There is no sport where you can play and not practice. It doesn't work that way. No one that plays in the NFL never shows up to practice, and then all of a sudden goes to the game on Saturday or Sunday, or Sunday for the NFL, and then balls out. Right? It just doesn't work that way. Whatever skill we're trying to learn, whatever skill we're trying to master, we have to practice that skill. Breathing is no different. So what I do every morning is I wake up and I take 6 deep breaths, right? 6 deep breaths. I'm gonna show you guys just what it looks like, right? Because you kind of feel it, and especially when you have anxiety. I know for me, I don't know about anybody else, but I know for me, I almost feel like a pit right here. It's almost like a ball of like bad juju energy, just like right here. And I can feel it. And when I start to breathe, it's almost like it starts to come out little by little, little by little. So guys, this is what it looks like to take 6 deep breaths. Well, I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna do 3 because for the sake of time, I'm gonna do 3. All right? So just kind of follow me. I like to, for one, I close my eyes, right? I close my eyes, relax my body, and then I start breathing. Through my nose, deep breath, and out my mouth. Very controlled. Here we go. I feel better already. I wasn't even feeling bad before. So that's this 3 deep breaths, slowly through your nose until you fill yourself up, and then slowly out of your mouth. And guys, this is something you can practice right before you go to bed. You can practice it when you get up in the morning. Honestly, you could practice it when you're on the job. Honestly, you could actually practice it as you're walking. You just control it. It's just slow, deep breaths. The more you practice this skill, the more effective and beneficial it will be when those anxiety and those stressful moments come up. And like I said, that's one thing that I do, and it works. I guarantee it works. I wouldn't be telling you anything that I haven't done and seen works myself. I don't believe in doing that, right? So that's the first thing. Breathing, deep breaths. All right, so the second thing that I do in order to manage my stress and anxiety is physical activity. If you can't tell, yes, I do work out. I have been working out for a long time, actually since I've been 16 years old, and that's if you don't count the times when I had that little 25-pound, 15-pound weight when I was in elementary school, well, not elementary school, middle school, and on up. But I've been working out for quite a long time. And so, what happens when you work out? Again, I'm not gonna go into all the studies and all the science and all the stuff like that, but I'm just gonna let you know physical activity helps to reduce anxiety and depression. Although we're not talking about depression, it does help with that as well. It also helps to reduce stress. You are burning that stuff off, right? Whatever that energy and stuff like that is in here, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, that anxiety, that stress, that manifestation of it, when you work out, when you are physical, when you are exerting energy, that is used to power the workout. Now, you might be one of those people that's like, I don't really want to work out. That's cool. Listen, you can still get physical activity. You can just go for a walk. Go for a nice walk, and during that walk, you could actually practice your breathing. Work on being mindful, just kind of taking in the sights. Go find a peaceful place to walk. Go find a park or some type of beaten path near your house, something along those lines. And you know what? On your break at work, if work is getting stressful, go find a place to walk. Walk around the building, walk in a park nearby or somewhere. Find a place, find something to do where you can exert physical energy, when you can exert and move your body. Very, very important. This could be in a gym. It could be at one of those clubs like Orange Theory. Again, not a paid advertisement, just saying, F45 or any type of club, CrossFit, although I don't endorse CrossFit, because I don't want people to get hurt. But in any case, listen, anything that exerts physical energy, physical activity is going to help to reduce stress, manage stress, and reduce anxiety. So whatever it is, if you're playing a sport, if you're part of a league or something like that, or maybe you want to be part of a league, go ahead and get involved. And here's the thing, it's just like I was talking about with the breathing. The more you engage in physical activity, make it a habit, the less chance there's gonna be where you're gonna be stressed out, where you're gonna have all that anxiety, because you're consistently burning that energy off over and over and over again. So find something to get physically active in and then go all in. And make sure you're consistent with it. Not just once in a while, but make sure you're consistent with it so you can burn that stuff off. Burn off that anxiety, burn off that stress, burn all that stuff off. Get it all out. Clear your mind, clear your heart, clear all that stuff out. So physical activity. Now, the third thing, the last thing, it's not as immediate as the other two. And I don't know if you kind of check that, like breathing is something you can do immediately anywhere. Physical activity, maybe not as much, but there is a little leeway there for you to get away and do what you need to do. The third one, I guess we have technology now, so the third one is journaling, right? That's what the third one is. The third one is being able to get your thoughts, feelings, and emotions out on paper or in your device. That's why I was saying if it's on paper, you might not carry around your journal everywhere you go, but if you have it in your phone or on your tablet or on your computer or whatever the case you have, listen, you could put in, just write. It doesn't have to be a book, but to get those thoughts out, to get the feelings out, and just be blood raw honest when you're writing. That's the purpose of journaling. It's not to be pretty, it's not to be grammatically correct, it's not to, it doesn't matter. Just you write whatever you're feeling, you get it out. And if you notice, guys, all these techniques, the breathing, the physical activity, the journaling, it's all about getting it out. You gotta get the stress out. You gotta get the anxiety out. You gotta get the fear out. You gotta burn it out of your body. Get it out of your body. You can't stay in there, because that is when the damage is done. That is when you can't function. So when you journal, and if those who have phones and stuff like that, and computers and all stuff like that, they have ways you can lock notes. They have ways you can lock files. So if you're concerned about your children getting on, or your friends getting on, or your family getting on, or anybody else getting on and seeing what you're writing, there's ways to lock it up and make sure no one sees it. Find a way, find some type of medium to journal and write how you're feeling. You can do this in the middle of the day. You can do this in the middle of a situation if possible. Maybe as you're walking, you can do it, you can type. But find some way and some time to sit down and get the stuff out. Journaling is very important. It's something I promise you I live by. It's something I do. It's a great way for me to get everything out of myself and all the stuff out and not have to carry that around and then take it out on people. So guys, those are the 3 techniques that I use. Now, are those the only ones I use? No, those are not the only ones I use. Those are just some of the main ones I use. Breathing, physical activity, journaling. There are plenty of others. There's cognitive reframing, there's talking with a loved one or a friend, there's all types of other things out there. And some of the things I do meditation, lots of other stuff like that. But I want to just keep it short and sweet and give you guys some good, strong, powerful things you can do right now to start getting rid of that anxiety, getting rid of that stress, and being the absolute best person that you can be in whatever role or whatever position you're in. Because our goal here at FCS is to improve the world by improving you. Because I know if we can get you better, we know the world will be better. Our communities will be better. Our families will be better. Everything will be better once we get better. So guys, I love you all. I appreciate all you're doing, all the comments, all the likes, all the stuff like that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll be back. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and drop them down in the comments. I'll go through and read them. And if you have any other ideas for videos, I'll make sure I read through and create something for you guys to help you with anything that's going on. All right? Y'all take care. I love you guys. Have an awesome, great, and blessed day. Bye.